Lost in the ninth night descended, and the city's neon lights reflected off the floor-to-ceiling windows, gently swaying, as though calling silently. The room was dimly lit by a soft, warm wall lamp, its glow casting a gentle haze between the two of them, blurring the boundaries and igniting an undercurrent in the air. She leaned against the window, her fingers lightly tracing the rim of her glass, the red wine swaying, reflecting the faint tipsiness in her eyes. He stood behind her, his breath slow and steady, grazing her neck with a subtle hint of mint. "You always provoke me like this." His voice was low, laced with a restrained smile. She turned her head slightly, the corners of her lips curving upward, but her gaze remained stubbornly on the night outside the window. "It's you who can't keep your composure." No sooner had she spoken, his hand tightened around her waist, the warmth of his palm burning through the thin silk of her nightgown, making her heartbeat falter. "So, you're doing this on purpose?" He whispered in her ear, his breath tantalizing her sensitive skin. She didn't answer but slowly turned to face him, meeting his gaze. In his eyes burned a hidden fire, like a storm ready to unleash or a hunter waiting patiently. She knew she was already trapped in his gaze, yet she showed no intention of retreating. "What if I am?"
She chuckled softly, her
fingers casually tracing his collarbone, feeling the tautness of his muscles beneath. Without warning, he leaned down, his lips brushing against her earlobe, his voice laced with seduction. "Then don't blame me." The lights dimmed further, and the night swallowed everything, leaving only the room filled with breathless whispers and tangled bodies.